Hey there guys, and welcome back to the channel. As always, thank you so much for clicking on this video and being here. I really do appreciate that. So we're going to be diving headfirst back into the DC universe, and we're going to be talking about the Arkham Asylum series. It now looks like it's been cancelled, both iterations of the show. So let's dive in, break it down, and figure out just what's going on. So this article here comes to us from comicflicknews.com. So Arkham Asylum showrunner confirms cancellation of both iterations of the Batman spin-off DCU series. So yesterday evening, news broke that DC Studios is no longer moving forward with the Max TV series set in Arkham Asylum. The project had a complicated journey, undergoing multiple showrunners and even switching universes. So guys, this is where it gets a little bit convoluted and a little bit complicated for the everyday movie-going audience. So originally the series was planned as a spin-off to The Batman, produced by Matt Reeves. That movie was absolutely incredible. However, James Gunn later casually mentioned that the series would instead be set in the DCU, transforming it to a tie-in to The Brave and the Bold. For those of you who may not know, The Brave and the Bold is the upcoming Batman movie. It's going to be set within James Gunn's rebooted DC universe. So the series was originally going to be a spin-off to the Matt Reeves Batman, which we already have, but now it was going to be turned into a tie-in to The Brave and the Bold, an upcoming James Gunn Batman movie set within his rebooted DC universe. So you can see how it can get a little bit convoluted, a little bit complicated to the everyday movie-going audience. And I was hoping that DC being rebooted would kind of avoid these kind of issues, but it seems like, there's no avoiding it at this point. So this unexpected move left fans concerned that DC Studios was pivoting away from expanding Reeves' Batverse with a slate of spin-offs. I mean, that universe is absolutely rife to have spin-offs made. I mean, we got the Penguin show coming up. That looks all kinds of incredible. Kind of like a Godfather-esque gangster type movie where Penguin rises to power. And it just looks absolutely, I don't even know what word to say, but it does look absolutely incredible. Guys, if you haven't seen the trailer to the Penguin, I implore you to check it out because it looks so good. And also, there's kind of rumours and hints going around online that Batman, Matt Reeves' Batman, Robert Pattinson, could potentially be showing up in the Penguin series, although I wouldn't put a lot of stock in that. Nothing's been confirmed so far as I know. So now Arkham Asylum showrunner Joe Otterson has broken his silence on the cancellation. So over the past 24 hours, there has been speculation that the scrap show was the Batverse set series. Gunn confirmed it was no longer in the works months ago. However, as Otterson explained, neither version of the series is happening now. So neither the Brave and the Bold tie-in Batman spin-off is going to be going forward, and the Matt Reeves kind of spin-off series to the Matt Reeves Batman. Both of these iterations of Arkham Asylum have been cancelled, and like I say, it does get convoluted. I love this artwork here. We got Joker here in front of the Asylum. This could have been an incredible series. There could have been so many things you could do with a series like this. There must be a reason why they cancelled it, but yeah, it's a shame because it could have been something absolutely incredible. So, quote, to clarify, James Gunn said months ago that Arkham Asylum show would be part of the DCU rather than Matt Reeves' world of the Batman, which we already obviously talked about, he explained on X. But there is now no Arkham show in active development at DC. So, like it says here, it's confirmed that there is no Arkham shows in development at DC, which is a shame because I would have loved to have seen that, and I'm sure a lot of you guys would as well. They could always revisit that later with a new writer, but the original project that Max committed to in 2020 is dead. That was the Gotham PD show that Reeves said kind of evolved into an Arkham show. Anything developed now would be wholly new and separate from that, Otterson concluded. So yeah, it's confirmed by the showrunner himself. Both iterations of these Arkham shows have been cancelled, and like I keep saying, it's an absolute shame because it could have been great. So it's a shame the show won't ever see the light of day, but it could be one of those ideas that the trade got wind of, never really got too far beyond the discussion stage. So next up, let's talk about this. What could the Arkham Asylum series have been about? Yeah, this kind of boggles the mind as a fan of obviously DC and Batman. I mean, Arkham Asylum itself is kind of like a character, kind of like what Gotham City is. In Batman movies and anything to do with Batman, comics, movies, whatever it may be, Gotham City itself is like its own character. It has its own kind of personality, and Arkham Asylum is exactly the same. Creepy, just kind of downtrodden, has all these rogues in it from Batman's Rogues Gallery. and they could have turned it into a kind of a monster of its own character, the Arkham Asylum prison itself, and I think it would have been really, really compelling to see on screen. Anyway, so the Arkham Asylum series had the potential to delve deep into dark and twisted corridors of Gotham's infamous psychiatric hospital. Early rumours suggested the show would explore the origins and backstories of some of Batman's most iconic villains, providing a gritty and psychological look into their lives before and after their encounters with the Dark Knight. Yeah, see, that would have been great to see what happened before and after their encounter with Batman, like, and how they changed, and you know how their character arc progressed throughout the years. That would have been interesting. It could have been a character-driven narrative focusing on the doctors and inmates of Arkham, their complex relationships, and the moral ambiguities faced by those trying to rehabilitate the criminally insane. So this is my idea, guys. If I had to pitch an idea for this show, what it would be the show would be centered around a doctor who works at Arkham Asylum. We would follow him in his day-to-day life, working in and out of Arkham Asylum, and how he has to, you know, bend his moral compass to rehabilitate these kind of criminally insane rogues gallery of Batman. That would have been such a compelling narrative to have that doctor focused story, and seeing his life in and outside of Arkham. I think that would have been a great story to see. So with the creative team behind the Batman involved, fans hoped for a continuation of the film's dark, atmospheric tone. Yeah, they absolutely nailed that in the Batman. The series might have expanded on the lore of Gotham City, showcasing the impact of Batman's crusade on its most disturbed residents. This unique perspective on Batman universe could have offered a fresh take on familiar characters, making it a highly anticipated project among the fans. Yeah, this is going to be one of my most disappointing pieces of news this year, I think. We are getting the Penguin series, so I'm not too disheartened, but this could have been something absolutely incredible. And it's just, yeah, it just kind of breaks my heart a little bit. But anyway, guys, let's talk about this next. So the Penguin series. On a brighter note, the Penguin is still on the way and will be released on Max as of this September. Like I said, guys, if you have not seen the trailer for this, it absolutely blew my mind. It didn't even feel like I was watching a Penguin trailer. It felt like I was watching kind of an extension of the Godfather universe or something like that. Colin Farrell was the Penguin. He needs an Oscar for that role, man. He is so good. He is so good. As for the Batman 2, it's been delayed an entire year to October 2nd, 2026. Obviously, we had COVID, we had the writer's strike, we had, you know, and all that kind of stuff, guys. So that kind of threw a spanner in the works and it was delayed. Kind of sucks. We have to wait another 2 years for the Batman Part 2. The Brave and the Bold, meanwhile, doesn't have a confirmed release date, despite serving as the DCU's Batman's introduction. So yeah, The Brave and the Bold. One of the biggest pieces of news that might come out this year, potentially, is who's going to play Batman. I have no idea who's going to be cast in that role, but they got to nail that casting. Batman is the sort of the jewel in the crown of DC, so they have to nail the casting for the Batman. So how do you feel about Arkham Asylum being scrapped? As always, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Then we just have the kind of the screenshots of the showrunner here, what we've already talked about in the quotes above, him just saying that the 2 iterations of Arkham Asylum has been cancelled, which sucks. So how do you feel about Arkham Asylum being scrapped? Are you disappointed? Do you think it was the right decision? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. So guys, that's kind of where we are. I mean, other than that, there's not much else to say about it. But yeah, 2 iterations of Arkham Asylum series being cancelled. There was mega potential here. Will they pick this up in the future once they've developed the Batman a little bit more? Once Batman Part 2 and Batman Part 3 comes out, maybe they'll come back and revisit this concept, because I think it would be mind-blowing, especially if the Penguin is well received and the Penguin series does well. I think they'll take a second look at this Arkham Asylum series and see what they can do with it. And potentially they could feature, you know, the Penguin and have the Penguin in there as well. But guys, I throw it off to you. What do you think about this? What do you think about this Arkham Asylum show being cancelled? Are you disappointed, or do you not really care? Whatever your thoughts are, put them down in the comment section. Can't wait to hear what you have to say. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.